Good morning.
Marlo.
That's my name. What's your problem, lady?
Missing husband.
Yeah?
Yeah. 3 days married, woke up this morning, he wasn't there. Fine thing.
Well, I'd take the case, but I never sleep with a client.
They didn't start right.
Honeymoon's over, sweetheart. I have to make a living.
What do you charge?
$100 a day?
I'll take it.
Yeah. Plus expenses.
I called my father.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I'm back. Mexico is beautiful. I met a man. I got married. He said, yeah, I read the paper. He wants to meet you.
Oh, that's nice. It's reasonable.
Dinner up at the house tonight?
Good. I want to see your old house, your room, your roller skates. Everything I missed. Phil Morrow.
Phil, baby, this is Paul Krause, private license. I guess you know me.
I don't know anybody that calls me Phil, baby.
We haven't met, but I need some help on a stakeout. There's a couple of $100 in it for covering my ass.
$200. Must be some ass. Where are you?
San Pedro, berth 60, the waterside. You know it?
Yeah.
I'm calling for my car. Look for a red Thunderbird at the edge of the berth.
I can't compete with this.
You have a phone in your car?
Look, pal, you want the job or not?
Yeah, hold on.
Call me later.
Hope your old man likes me.
Don't worry, he'll like you. You're his generation.
All right, your name's Paul Krause. You're a private detective and you need some help on a stakeout in San Pedro.
Christ's sake, Marlo, where'd you go? This is heavy business. I'm giving you a piece of it.
Hello?
Hollywood Division.
Yeah, Lieutenant Burns, please.
Who's calling?
Philip Morrow.
Thank you. 1 moment, please.
Burns.
Arnie, I'm playing this one by the book. A private dick named Paul Krause just got shot in his car in San Pedro. Birth 60. Either that or it's someone's idea of a gag.
Marlo, where are you?
I'm in my office. The car's a red Thunderbird.
How do you know that?
I'm psychic. Single shot through the skull, small caliber. Close enough for a powder burn and hot loaded by the looks of it. Hello, honey. I have to say that first.
Yeah, like he was taken for a ride.
Nah, you was talking to me when he got it. On the call phone, honey.
You know him?
It's funny for a private detective, doesn't he?
Nah, that's you. Stick around. By the way, what happened to your shirt?
I'm married.
Yeah.
Hey, make sure this gets developed.
Did you find the other slug?
There's just one entry wound.
You sure?
Something troubling you, Marlo?
Yeah, there were 2 shots.
Tell me again how you know.
I was counting.
Call a lawyer.
For what?
Go ahead, you can use this phone.
What are you talking about?
Call somebody. There's no dial on these phones. Every call goes through an operator, so it's logged. The last call Kraus made from this car was last night. You ain't even on the list. I'm looking at you for obstructing justice, accessory after the fact, homicide, and being stupider than 3 sheep. Carrying a gun, Marlo?
Hey, tell this clown who I am, Arnie. Arnie, I heard the shots.
Maybe, but not on the telephone.
How long you know me, Arnie?
Shut up, Marlo. Save it for downtown.
Arnie, this is my first day back from getting married. Give me a break.
That's the second time I thought I heard you say married.
Read the papers.
Yeah, Lord Jackson Parker. Beautiful looking girl. She's gonna get awful lonely while you're in jail. Maybe I'll stop by and show her some fun. You saw that, Lieutenant.
So what?
Saw what?
I didn't see anything.
Mr. Marlowe, you should have said you were P.J. Parker's son-in-law. You want to turn around for me, please, sir?
Thank you. Let's get out of here.
Thanks, Arnie.
You know, your story stinks, and now you're suddenly so important. I wouldn't want people thinking Arnie Burns rolled over for the son-in-law, P.J. Parker.
Yeah, so?
This man is under arrest. Lock him up.
Right.
Come on, out,
Get
hey.
the car. Take care of this one's Steve.
By the way, congratulations.
Wherever you go, and admit that the waters around you have grown, and accept it that soon you'll be drenched to the bone. For the times they are a-changing. Come writers and critics who prophesize with your pen, and keep your eyes wide, the chance won't come again, and don't speak too soon.
Eat it.
Dum 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 dum.
I'm Laura Parker Marlowe of Parker, Delane, and Jarvis. This is Mr. Delane. This is Mr. Jarvis. I'm here to talk to the captain about Mr. Philip Marlowe.
Yeah, he's in deep trouble.
That is correct, but I'll talk to him anyway. Reserving our position on the issue of wrongful arrest, denial of the rights of access to a lawyer, subjected to various indignities like a common felon without warrant charge
Wait. You've got one hell of an alibi, Marlowe. You were in bed with your lawyer.
Yep.
Oh, honey, you feeling better?
Much. Mrs. Marlowe?
Are you two friends?
You're
No,
kidding
no.
me.
By the way, do you know her?
Yeah, I've seen her somewhere.
They were in the dead man's camera.
If I remember, I'll give you a call.
If you remember how you got to know he was dead, give me a call about that, too.
Thanks for the show. How was dinner with Daddy? Where are we going?
Make love to me.
I need my car.
I'm too rich to make love in a car.
I don't know how to be married. I like this part, but I don't know how the rest of it works. Like those drapes. When you measured for them, I mean, that's on purpose, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sweetheart, I can't live here, and we can't live at my place. You made whatever breakdown.
Why did you marry me?
We're in Mexico. I must have eaten some kind of Mexican mushroom. Now I'm waking up in L.A. with the woman of my mushroom dreams, talking about drapes.
I married you because I loved you. I love you.
I looked at you, and I didn't want anyone else to have you. Ever. Here's one for you. You went to college. Paul Krause said he was calling from the car. Then he got shot. The body was in the car, right? And there was a phone. But the phone company said he never made the call.
That's not your problem anymore.
Someone tried to set me up. That makes it my problem.
My father has a proposition for us.
Proposition?
We're expected for lunch. All right?
Sure. It'll give me time to see a man I have to see.
Don't be confused. I'm not you.
Who are you? And how'd you get in here?
My name's Marlowe. The door was open.
You a cop?
Private.
Any idea what breaking and entering can get you these days, Mr. Marlowe?
1 to 5 and solar, Dad. Let's not get excited. Mr. Victor, sit down. Have your chair.
I had cops yesterday.
Me too. So, you want to compare alibis?
Not really.
Your name was in his notebook.
So they tell me. I never heard of him.
You can answer your phone.
Yeah. Could you hold on for just a moment, please? I really can't help. I'm sorry.
Sure. You got a card?
Yeah. Just call me here or at home. If I can do anything.
Thank you. Thank you. What was your alibi, as a matter of fact?
I was with my wife.
Me too.
Listen, I don't want you to call me. No, I'm not interested. There's no point in meeting again. I don't even want to see it, and I'm not paying for it. No, don't call her. No. Don't say anything to her. Okay, okay. All right. Where? Sam's Hofbrau, 9 o'clock. Just leave her out of this. I'll be there. Just don't talk to her, all right?
Grew up here.
It's not my fault, Philip.
Miss Parker, could you take a look at the invitation for the reception, please?
Reception to honor Mr. P. Jackson Parker, patron of the arts. Do you think the purple tassel's too much?
How much is it?
Perfect. Oh, this is my husband, Philip Arnold.
How do you do?
How do you do? He's a fine-looking man.
Reception.
That's the deal.
Deal.
Daddy's making the house and the art collection over to the state of California.
Laura,
Seymour,
I'm sorry. You've missed him.
don't tell me he's had to leave now.
Now, the call came from Washington. You must be Philip Marlowe. Now for my congratulations and my apologies. There's only one man who could make P.J. Parker give you a rain check, Mr. Marlowe. And that man is the President of the United States. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
We develop resorts, Mr. Marlowe. Porto Durango's almost up and running. We're always looking for some new situation. When we think we found one, we plant a
Spy.
flag, standard bearer, someone to put down roots, live in a nice house, become part of the community for upwards of a year, perhaps somewhat longer. Now we think we found something pretty close to home. Great opportunity for someone in whom Mr. Parker can place his trust. Someone perhaps like his daughter. Well, Philip? Can I call you Philip?
You can call me Santa Claus if it'll get you to the point.
I put it like this. Mr. Parker has a wedding gift for you folks.
What has he given us?
A house.
Where is this house?
Right here in California. Poodle Springs.
Poodle Springs.
There was no call to be rude, Dan.
Well, that phony English accent and spam me, the President of the United States. He's snake oil out of a bottle.
Oh, Jack?
No, that's Seymour. Jack, you call the President Jack.
That's his name, isn't it?
And what is there in Poodle Springs?
It's a beautiful little town.
It's in the desert. It's practically in Nevada.
You won't even look at it.
No, I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I had to live where you want to live.
I thought you wanted to.
You've never thought about it at all.
That's the same thing, isn't it? God, I hate being driven.
Hey, Marlo. Nice work.
Family, is it?
I'll see you tonight.
Where's Jill?
Look, Mrs. Marlowe, I'm just a lug. There are things I can do. I can shoot. I can keep my word. I can tail a guy who's walking backwards. I can open a door into a dark room where there's trouble waiting. So I do them. I find work that fits what I do. I get $100 a day. I can't be bought or pushed, not even for love.
Phil, the dead man in the car. You never knew him, so how do you know it was his voice?
The picture.
And if you think that I don't know...
Where's the picture?
In the envelope, right there. And the negatives are in a safe place, so don't think that I don't know what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember this. But I just don't care. Do what you like,
Yeah,
all right?
right.
This doesn't mean anything to me. Absolutely nothing. Not to me,
Well,
not to you. Now, I'm not going to say that again.
Yeah, we'll see.
I brought you a few bucks.
A few
For
bucks?
old time's sake. Here. But that's it. Now stop calling me.
You cheap bastard.
Don't call me. Save your nickel.
Where's my sweetheart? Where's my...
I was just waiting on,
Yeah, right. I'm on next. Can I have my dog?
Cute dogs, nice dog. It's cute.
Cute.
Howdy.
Angel? Sweetheart? Hey. Watch yourself.
Watch where he's putting foot. I just cleaned him.
Good evening, Mrs. Dabrowski.
Oh, Mr. Marlowe.
You don't have to wash the steps in the middle of the night.
Oh, it's past time. Daytime's good, too. Is this blood?
Sorry, Mr. Dabrowski.
Oh, not on my steps. Oh.
Arnie? Yeah, about that woman in Krause's camera. The fact that she lives around the corner. You better get over there. Oh. Yeah, I went in. I had to. Yeah. Yeah.
She doesn't know why anybody would be trying to scare her or what they were looking for.
They never know. It's amazing.
Lola used to work for a photographer, Larry Victor. I hear you went to talk to Larry this morning, which you forgot to mention. Is he a client?
No.
So why are you protecting him?
Protecting him from what?
You're on my turf, Marlo, and now you've been cute 2 days in a row. You're gonna lose your license. What's going on with you?
I don't know. Something. I had an experience tonight, Arnie. I was shaking. I could see my hands and I was shaking. I went up those stairs and I remember thinking about Laura. I was so busy thinking I wasn't thinking. Somebody come and hit me in the head.
That happens, Phil.
I never had that. This was fear. I lost what kept it out.
What was that?
Belonging to nobody. I found something out about this job. It's a loner's job. I ain't that guy anymore.
So?
So? To hell with it. I got a wife I don't deserve loves me. I got 4 good suits. I got a Plymouth, a 38 under my arm, and I buy my own drinks. There's other places.
Make sure you keep it out of my territory.
You didn't bring anything from your place?
No.
You know, we don't have to keep both apartments.
I guess not. Oh, I like this part where it says Mr. and Mrs. Philip Marlowe. Marlo. $100 a day plus expenses. You lost your purse? No, I'm sorry, I don't do purses. Yes, you're right. It should say no divorce and no purses. I'm sorry. Cut a match, please. You got a light? You got a light?
Hey, Marlo?
Who's asking?
Libby wants to talk to you. Let's go.
You got a light?
I said let's go.
I said you got a light.
Sure.
You guys from out of town?
We're riding it back.
Like hell, who's gonna drive me back? You drive with me. Put the heater away. Lippy can't talk to me if I'm full of lead, right? Come on.
Okay, move. Oh.
You move, huh? Keep your hands on the wheel.
What? Pushed out of the car. What?
Now, for Christ's sakes, do you have a lighter, don't you?
By that man. Did he fall? Oh, dear.
Thanks. I'll beat it.
I think you should mind your own.
You look different.
He showed up, Mr. Lipschultz.
Whoa, hey. What did you do to Leonard? I just want to talk to you is all.
You have to ask nicely.
Okay, I apologize. You want a drink?
Scotch. Thank you.
I got a problem, Marlowe.
Okay.
I took a guy's marker for 100 G's. Now we can't find the guy.
Charles Nichols.
He likes to play here. The closest legal gambling to Poodle Springs.
How come you took his marker?
He always came good before. A lot of money in the family. You ever hear of Clayton Blackstone?
Something.
Caravan Mining Corporation.
I don't know, something else. Way back.
The Clayton Blackstone is turning Poodle Springs into a company town. Office buildings, department store, the hotel, they even bought the newspaper. Charles Nichols is his son-in-law. He lives right here in Poodle Springs.
Who does?
Charles does. His daughter is Miriam, lives in a fancy house up on Tamarind Drive, where half the rich lays live in this town with their rented husbands.
That's where I live.
Oh, Jesus, Marlowe, I didn't mean...
You have a point. Okay, so there's money in the family. I don't shake people down. All I do is find them.
That's all I'm asking. Look, I'm out 100 grand. My backing don't like me to do that. I'm talking about very heavy people. They break legs more often than they break wind. You follow?
Whereas with you, it's the other way around.
Marlowe, you gotta help me.
Mrs. Marlowe is out back, Mr. Marlowe.
Thank you, Tina. Oh, how's she look?
Very lovely, sir.
Thank you. That is correct, you know.
It's something we should talk about. PJ Parker means long-term creative involvement in the community. We've showed that in Florida and the Caribbean, and just now in Mexico. We'd like to show you Puerto Durango personally, like a long weekend with your wives. I beg your pardon, Mr. Mayor, without your wives. Yes, we know about that. Blackstone's business is turning a fast buck, period. Mm-hmm. Yes, I could do that. 7 o'clock? Sure, I love Mexican. I'll be there.
I've been hearing about Blackstone.
Who from?
Manny Lipschultz. Guy gave me a job this morning.
You have a job? What kind of job?
Finding someone. Tell me about Blackstone.
Clayton is very, very rich.
Richer than Daddy?
No, not as rich as that.
But Blackstone's company's buying up Poodle Springs.
You mean Caravan Mining?
That's his company, isn't it?
Yes.
So, I mean Caravan Mining. You know about that?
Yes, of course.
So Blackstone got here first. Now he's sitting on a fortune. What is it about Poodle Springs?
It's just business, Philip. Why is this so interesting?
Well, for one thing, the man I'm looking for is married to Blackstone's daughter.
Muffy Blackstone?
Miriam Nichols, married to Charles Nichols.
I used to know her. They lived near us in L.A. Her mother died in the pool at their house 7, 8 years ago. It was terrible.
Blackstone, wife in the pool. That's what I couldn't remember.
She went for a swim one night, and in the morning she was floating. Muffy found her. The police accused her. She was in court. And then finally the case was dismissed. And poor Muffy, you can imagine.
I'm having a bull shot, Mr. Marlowe. How about you?
Thanks. I'll have mine with a twist without the soup.
Vodka with a twist.
Laura tells me she knew you.
Of course. I grew up in Los Angeles, too.
Los Angeles is a big place.
Our families were rich.
That makes it smaller. I'm trying to locate your husband.
Really?
I've been employed to find him by a man who claims your husband owes him $100,000.
That's absurd.
My client says your husband ran up a debt in his casino and left him holding an IOU for that amount.
Charles does not gamble, nor does he give people IOUs. Charles pays for what he buys.
Sure. I'd like to hear it from him.
Charles is away working. I don't know where.
Working.
Charles has his pride and his work. He doesn't allow himself to live off me.
Mrs. Nichols, I'd like to shake his hand. When do you think he might be back?
He often goes away for a few days. Like many artists, he gets restless, needs a change. But he always comes back because he needs me.
Is this your husband?
Yes. You're newly married, Mr. Marlowe. You should know about love. Charles is everything to me. Everything I want or ever wanted.
Is Arnie at home? It's Marlo, Mrs. Burns. Listen, would you tell Arnie that I called to tell him that Larry Victor is, No, I'm still here. No, don't worry, it's not important. Sorry, thanks. Yes, sure. Good night, Miss Burns. Sweetheart? So, what was it like?
It was like telling a bunch of Rotarians how they could get rich by changing the zoning laws for P.J. Parker. How was Muffy?
I have to go back to L.A.
Back to Los Angeles? When?
Now, if I can wake up, I could be back here tomorrow.
But why?
That's when my missing person is.
Muffy's husband.
Yeah, Muffy's husband, Charles Nichols.
Well, how do you know he's in L.A.?
Well, because he's the same person as Larry Victor, only Muffy doesn't know it.
The photographer? You said you wouldn't go back to that case.
I'm not going back to it. This is the Charles Nichols case.
But you just said Charles Nichols and Larry Victor are the same person.
I know. Ain't it a guess? Look, my client says Charles owes him $100,000. I'd like to get Larry's side of it. I never read him as a gambler.
The mayor told me about your Mr. Lipschultz. Isn't he the kind of work you came here to get away from?
He owns a club. I mean, in my racket, Manny Lip is above average.
You could try another racket.
Maybe the resort racket?
Is that supposed to mean something?
No, I panicked. Look, if we're having a fight, tell me what it's about.
No. We're not having a fight. Okay.
You got the wrong impression. My job is talking to people. I could have this wrapped up by lunch. I'll call you.
Don't tell me you're going to call if you're not going to. I'll worry.
You counted it. 1 o'clock. You know, I don't have to go this minute. Larry, the cops will be all over your house in 10 minutes. Give me the name of a bar near your office. And I'll see you there in an hour.
Yes, sir.
First came in.
On the other side.
One shot, 25 caliber.
Come on.
Two shots.
Boy, huh? Good boy.
I thought we had a deal.
Missing persons job out of Poodle Springs.
Who's missing?
Charles Nichols.
Who's he?
Among other things, he's married to the daughter of Clayton Blackstone. Maybe you heard of him.
Yeah, I've heard of him. I gotta file this stick on him. Is he your client?
No.
Who then?
It's confidential, Arnie. You should know that.
This is murder, Marlo. 2 murders.
You got a suspect?
I did, but she got shot.
You know, I've been wondering about that phone list that Krause called from his car.
His office, his doctor, and the Posada in Silver Lake.
The Posada.
It's a cat house pretending to be a motel. What the hell are you doing here? What does Blackstone's son-in-law have to do with Larry Victor?
Let me find him, Arnie. If he's your guy, I'll give him to you gift wrapped.
Stay in touch.
There was a dead woman sitting in your chair. Lola Faithful. Now, the cops will like you enough for it to put you in the tank while they see what's what. Otherwise, you can tell me about it, and maybe I can do better for you.
Oh, my God.
Hey, there's no rush. Only if you don't start talking in a minute, I'll give you to the cops.
Why didn't you?
I don't know.
Here you are, fellas. There you go.
So, tell me about Lola.
I haven't seen her in years.
You met her at Sam's Hofbräu a few weeks back.
Sam's Hofbräu.
Yeah, she showed you a photograph.
Photograph?
Try not to say everything I say. I followed you home. Your girlfriend had dinner waiting. You gave her a radio and danced.
Well, that's my wife, Angel.
Is Miriam Nichols your wife?
Miriam Nichols?
I asked you not to do that.
Who's Miriam Nichols?
She's married to Charles Nichols. Charles Nichols is you.
Oh, God.
So, do I call you Larry or Charles?
Well, this is a mess, huh?
Yeah, Bertie does that. You know, you got everything tidy, and then there's a murder, and things unravel. Do they know?
About each other? No, nobody knows. They'd kill Angel. She was an illegal. Immigration started closing in, so I married her.
You're some sport. How much you lose at the tables?
What are you talking about?
I was hired to find you by a guy who holds your market for $100,000.
Who told you that? I don't gamble.
Okay.
You tell the cops about me talking to Lola down at Sam's bar?
No, not yet. I don't think you kill people. You seem to have enough trouble already. She was blackmailing you.
Where'd you get that?
I'll pick things up. You still take dirty pictures?
No, not anymore. Time was, it was good money in dirty pictures. Now they're up on the newsstand next to True Romance.
So tell me about Lola.
Well, she was the house model, kind of like my assistant.
With keys to the office?
I guess so. We lost touch years ago when I quit the porno business.
Until recently, when she found out that Larry Victor turned into Charles Nichols with a rich wife, and she thought you'd pay her some money if she kept quiet about your early work.
Where you been, Mr. Marlowe? Nobody gives a shit about stuff like that anymore.
What's this?
That's my wife.
Muffy?
Yeah. That's how we met. I mean, she didn't do it for the money. Dirty pictures was her kick. Don't underestimate Muffy, Mr. Marlowe. Dr. Kinsey'd have to write a whole new book.
So Lola stole a picture from your office and tried to sell it back to you?
Yeah. She still got the negative, but what could she do with it?
Somebody thinks plenty. Come on in. You're not me, but make yourself comfortable. The cops will be watching your house. I mean Larry's house. They don't know you're Charles because I didn't tell them. Sit tight. I'll be right back. I'll drive you home.
All the way to Poodle Springs?
That's where I live.
Marlowe. Holy cow, you're the son-in-law. Is that why you're doing this?
My name's Garcia. This is JD.
He's bigger in daylight.
We represent Mr. Clayton Blackstone. He'd like to speak with you.
I'm in the phone book.
You want me to shoot some corner off him, Eddie?
You got a piece under your left arm I'm gonna have to take. Okay, sailor, you ride with us.
The hell with that. Who's gonna drive me back?
If you're coming back, we'll talk about it. Wait here.
Maybe I'll read for a while.
They ain't real.
Oh, Jesus. I have to use the phone.
Forget it.
Oh, no, I mean it. I have to call my wife. She'll be worried about me.
Shut up. Mr. Blackstone, he's here. This is the guy J.D. says was in that house on Willoughby.
Why? A woman named Lola popped up in a case I was working on. She lived there.
And?
And? What's your interest?
Perhaps I should have Eddie teach you some manners.
Perhaps you should stop trying to scare me to death and share some information. Maybe we could help each other.
You know that Lola Faithful is dead.
I found the body.
You?
Yeah. And it sort of made me wonder who shot her.
Police like the photographer.
I don't think he's the type.
So you know him too?
I know a lot of people. I know your daughter.
What's that got to do with anything?
She's married to the photographer. I was hired to find your son-in-law, Charles Nichols. Turns out I already knew him. Only he's calling himself Larry Victor.
Who hired you?
You did, Mr. Blackstone. I mean, you didn't pick me, but you own the Agony Club out in Poodle Springs. Manny Lipschultz gave me some story about an IOU. And I bought it.
Charles had started spending more time away from home. My daughter was distressed. I want my daughter to be happy.
Yeah, I can see. How much you paying Charles to be married to her?
I give him an allowance, certainly. He's not what you'd call successful.
Probably makes twice what I make.
That's what I mean.
I also been thinking, you hired Paul Krause, who'd been following Lola around.
Why should I have someone follow Lola Faithful?
Lola was trying to raise some money on a pornographic photo of your daughter. But what I'm thinking is, that's not enough to explain why you go through all this trouble to talk to me. What did Lola have on you, Blackstone?
My daughter was a sick woman for a while after her mother died. A nervous breakdown. Her behavior became extreme. Maybe you should stick to your own case. Did you find my son-in-law?
What do you think of Charles now that we call him Larry?
Miriam loves him. And as long as she does, I will support him. I will intercede with those who bear him ill.
Well, he'll be glad to hear that. He's at my place. I'm gonna drive him home.
Oh, you're an interesting man, Mr. Marlowe, but don't rely on my interest. I know who you married. But don't count on that to protect you when it comes to the shove. Eddie, take him home. You can give him back his gun. By the way, I didn't hire Paul Krause. I'd like to know who did. It's information I'd pay for. You can reach Eddie on this number.
Oh, can I use your phone?
A local call?
Can you afford it?
In the hall.
You're a piece of work, Marlon. I'll give you that.
Hi. You want a room? No, I'm a friend of Paul Krause. I guess maybe you read the paper?
Yeah. I'm sorry to hear about that.
Yeah, I guess you knew him pretty well.
Doing an awful lot of guessing, aren't you, pal? What do you want? I didn't know him that much. He only called for reservations.
He had a girl, didn't he? I heard she was kind of special. I'd like to pay my respects.
Respects, huh? You call this respect? So you want to screw your friend's girl, huh?
Got any objection?
What are friends for?
Ivan. Make yourself at home.
Thanks.
I've just got to make myself beautiful for you.
Sure.
So, mister, tell me what kind of fun we're going to have, huh? What's the matter?
Is your name Angel?
How do you know that?
I'm a friend of Larry's.
Larry has a lot of friends.
Yeah.
It's $25. Anything fancy is extra, and I don't kiss.
Angel, I want to talk to you.
Still $25.
I want you to talk to me.
Sure. Just tell me what you like.
You don't have to do that. I want to talk about Paul Krause.
Who are you?
I'm a private detective.
I don't know anything. Ivan! Ivan! Are you down there? Get up here! Get him out of here! I said get him out of here now! Ivan! Will you hurry up?
Did you know Larry has another wife?
You mean that poodle bitch? Just $2,000 a month to Larry and me.
Larry?
Philip?
Hello, sweetheart.
What are you doing?
Hey. It's cold here. Colder than the city.
You seem different.
I am.
Did everything go all right? Did you find Murphy's husband?
I found him. Remember that happy couple I told you about dancing to the radio? The guy I risked my license for. Turns out he's a bigamist, a pimp, and a liar, and she is a hooker and an addict. Otherwise, that didn't fool me one bit.
Muffy's been calling you. She's drunk.
Yeah.
Mr. Marlowe. I'm sorry if I'm calling too.
That's all right, Mrs. Nichols.
Did you find my husband?
I don't know where he is.
There's something that I didn't tell you. Charles he's got a girl in Los Angeles.
How do you know that, Mrs. Nichols?
He wouldn't tell me who she was. But please, just find him and tell him it doesn't matter about the girl. I just want him home. There's nothing I wouldn't do for him, you see.
Yes, I'm beginning to. You hired a private detective called Paul Krause to follow him.
Well, I couldn't stand not to know.
Yes, I understand. I'm sorry.
I guess I'll go see my client and tell him I quit.
It's late.
High noon at the Agony Club. I'm owed $100 and expenses.
I'll give you 2.
I'll be 1 hour, and I'll come back and do everything you want.
I want to believe you.
I belong to you. I'm back. 1 hour, I promise.
Sorry.
Harvey, I'm real sorry too, but if you try to hold him, you can kiss goodbye to policing this town when it's built. Thank you.
Hello, sweetheart. Another freak event.
I'm not discussing it. I don't want you to not go. I wouldn't beg you. Not if you begged me.
That didn't make any sense.
Oh, no, you're the only one who makes sense.
You see, in my business, when your client is murdered, it looks very bad if you just walk away. That's why I have to go to L.A.
Maybe you should live there.
I know, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
You know, the last time I was a suspect, you told the cops I was in bed with you. Now, I always meant to ask you about that. I wasn't in bed. I was in my office. I didn't need a phony alibi.
It wasn't phony. Medical report said that Krause had been dead for at least 4 hours. I wasn't going to argue about it.
Yeah. We could have been Mr. and Mrs. Thin Man. No, not today.
Mr. Larry's friend.
You remember?
I don't know where he is.
It's okay. I'm here for you, Angel. Does any of this sound familiar? I'm a private detective. I work for Mrs. Miriam Nichols of Pool Springs. She wants to know what her husband does in L.A. I found he changed his name to Larry Victor and has another wife. You remember somebody saying that to you? His name was Paul Krause, huh?
What do you want?
What did he want? What did Paul Krause want? He called you here. Get out of the way. you.
I want to go to the bathroom. Okay, mister?
Yeah, sure. After me.
I need my medicine. Please.
Come on. Stop. And what did Krause want? Money?
He was a John. That's all. I did things he liked. No! I don't know anything.
This thing must have a leak.
No, please. I tell you.
What did Krause want?
It was like you said. He found out Larry had another wife.
She was worth $2,000 a month to you and Larry. How much did he want to keep quiet about you?
Half of everything. Take me jail with him.
Yeah, he was greedy. Half of everything buys a lot of dough, so you're gonna date with him away from the Posada Motel, somewhere quiet. You kept a little gun for protection, but I don't think you ever used it. I think you fired a trial shot just to see if you knew how. And then you waited. You killed him with one shot. Then you went home to tell Larry. You gave him a gun, which had 2 slugs fired.
Larry did it.
No, Larry wasn't even there. Otherwise, he'd have known Krause was killed with a single shot. Larry tried to give you a beautiful alibi. He thought of somebody Krause might call from his car, like somebody in the same business, in a funny voice. He didn't know that every call goes through an operator in the Bell building.
For Christ's sake, Marlowe, where'd you go? This is heavy business, and I'm giving you a piece of it.
Okay. Okay.
I'll call you. Get the car ready. Let's forget about it. Let's go.
Why'd he pick me anyway?
You were in the newspaper.
Leave the stress in my life. Look, I got a reputation, okay?
Hey, Marlo, you just got married.
This is room 209. You can pick her up before the smack wears off.
What's this?
I took it from Angel. See, that's what made it so hard. See, Paul Krause and Lola both shot up close with a 25. It had to be the same gun, but it wasn't the same gun. I can explain how she did it if you're interested.
Yeah, well, I might have been if it was still my case.
I went upstairs?
Yeah, the case is solved and it's being handled upstairs. Matter of fact, Larry Victor phoned in this morning with confessions to all 3 murders. Krause, Lola, and Manny Lipschultz, just before he drove his car off Pacific Coast Highway into the ocean.
You found the car. How about the body?
Not yet.
Well, it's possible the body was in the car.
Yeah. And it's possible Cassius Clay will take Sonny Liston.
What's that, Lola's bird?
That's right.
You think it'll talk?
Nobody wants him. We don't have a parrot pound. Not yet. I got something for you. Hey, stop annoying my parrot.
Murphy. The night her mother drowned.
So what do you got, sailor? Mr. Blackstone was here, you'd be dead.
How long you been with Blackstone?
31 years.
Family. This whiplash in 1955 must have kept you pretty busy.
Yeah. Ever since she was little, it was always something. Booze, creeps, dope. Spent a lot of time straightening out her life. Took her to Switzerland once, see doctors. They had a word for it.
Fruitcake?
A lot of words. Nothing worked.
Till she met Charles.
Yeah. Love, that's the word. The guy's a creep. But Muffy don't know it. If she does, she don't care. Mr. Blackstone, he don't care either. He's got her undercover out at the Springs. Off the streets. Safe.
Too late to help her mother. What happened that night she drowned in the pool?
What do you want, sailor?
See your boss.
You found Nichols. But if I was you, I would move on.
Charles Nichols moved on himself. Confessed every murder he could think of, and then they found his car in the ocean this morning.
I'm sorry to hear that. It's gonna ruin Muffy's day.
Well, on the other hand, he could be in Mexico growing a beard.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Don't you have a home to go to?
Mrs. Nichols.
Laura told me where I could find you.
It's a long way to come. What's that?
$5,000. I'd like to hire you to find my husband.
I don't want your money, Mrs. Nichols. I don't want the job.
You know something about Charles you're not telling me. I'd like a drink. Vodka, if you have it. There's a woman washing your front steps.
Yes, that's right.
But it's raining.
What can I tell you? There's clean and there's clean.
But what's this?
It's a photograph taken of you 8 years ago outside the coroner's office.
Why do you have it?
I was comparing it to this one.
Oh.
Yep, it's you. Lola Faithful had it.
Lola Faithful? She wanted Charles for herself.
No, it wasn't that. It was blackmail.
She tried to steal him.
Oh, Krause told you that.
He saw them together at some awful bar.
He made a mistake. It was just business.
You're the mistaken one, Mr. Marlowe, I can assure you.
Well, the cops don't believe it either.
Oh.
So, what do I know? Would you like your drink now? I notice you always wear long sleeves. I guess those make you self-conscious.
I wear long sleeves because I'm cold. Now, if it's not too late to change my mind, I withdraw my offer.
Mr. Browski, how are you? Yeah. I was wondering, could you do me a little favor? There'll be a car coming for me in probably an hour. A black Cadillac.
Hey, Eddie. Muffy didn't waste much time.
You ride with us.
The hell with that. How the hell am I gonna get back?
All right, all right, all right.
Hello, Mrs. Nichols.
My daughter tells me you made a serious accusation against her.
It's all lies.
Muffy, leave this to me. Marlo, my daughter is ill. Her mother's death drove Muffy over the edge.
She cut her wrist that night.
Yes, she was the perfect daughter, a quiet, shy girl.
I read that. That's what you told the newspapers.
That night turned her into someone else.
Into this? I don't think so. That photo was dated by the fact that her wrist is smooth as milk. That's why it had such leverage over you. It was taken before this one. If the judge had known what Muffy liked to do on Saturday nights, she never would have walked.
You don't take good advice, Marlo.
She was mean to me.
What did your mother do to you, Muffy?
Mommy tried to steal Charles from me. She tried to spoil it.
They all tried to spoil it, didn't they, Muffy?
Yes.
Manny Lipschultz.
Yes. He told lies about Charles. Said Charles gambled and didn't pay. Well, now Charles will see how much I love him.
And all the faithful.
Yes.
There is nothing, Muffy, so broken that I cannot fix it.
Charles loves me. He'll tell you. Why can't you find him?
He's dead, Muffy. His car went off the road into the ocean.
No.
He's not coming back.
No.
Sweetheart.
No.
Where do you stand?
She's killed 2 people, not counting her mother. I can't land you off into the sunset on that.
And I can't let her go down for it.
You killed my darling. All of you.
I didn't see it coming. Half a second. It was half a second late.
Yes and no.
Hey, take it easy. Take it easy. Ain't nothing you can do here.
What about him?
JD.
This fellow was Cat.
Blackstone looked after me better than I looked after him.
What are you gonna do now, Eddie?
I got no beef with you, Marlo. You and me, we do what we do. I clean up for my guy. You clean up for yours.
Mine.
Parker. You're family, aren't you?
Can I get your hat, sir?
No thanks. They don't stay. No thanks.
Philip. Philip, look, I can longer be so pleased. I'm trying to coax PJ to come out fighting, but you know what he's like, telephones, etc. I have to meet and greet.
Oh, Ronnie! It's Reagan.
So much
Mr. Parker. I'm Philip Marlowe.
Laura's husband?
Aren't you supposed to be hosting the reception?
Yeah, supposed to be is right. Who the hell are they to look at my art collection? I never invited them. That's why I was swimming. Whenever you got something you really hate to do, the water will calm you down. Set you up, you know?
That's so. Maybe I'll join you, or should we go talk in the pool house?
It's a good year. Don't you think?
Yeah. But it's not over yet.
You sorry son of a bitch. I gave you a house.
You gave Laura a house in Poodle Springs.
Well, what is it with you in Poodle Springs? It's no different from a dozen other nice little towns out in the
Except
desert.
it's the one closest to Nevada. So you're moving it across the state line where gambling isn't against the law.
Moving Poodle Springs?
By moving the border. Yeah. Poodle Springs, Nevada, is that legal?
Well, it'll be as legal as the president's seal can make it. You see, Philip, all the parties have to get something they want.
What does the president want?
California. Last time he lost California by a whisker. Poodle Springs, they voted solid Republican. Next time, they'll vote Nevada. In Nevada, they get the revenues from the casino.
What does California get?
The P. Jackson Parker Museum of Modern American Art.
So now, Poodle Springs is a gold mine. You bring in your investors, and they make your partner Blackstone millions.
Well, Clayton is not my partner.
No, not on paper, but he's your partner.
We're associates.
Like Barnum and Bailey.
He's an old friend. I'm happy to see him do well.
He's not doing too well at the moment. I left him an hour ago with a bullet in his heart. Muffy killed him. Then Eddie Garcia shot Muffy, just as she was about to put the next one in me.
I see. Does anybody else know this?
Not yet. Can I use your phone?
Philip, you have a beautiful wife who loves you. The good life is beckoning. What happened tonight at the Blackstones is a personal tragedy. Don't make it yours and Laura's.
And yours, you forgot to say.
You don't get it, do you? Tomorrow I fly out early to meet the president one more time, and we can go public.
Well, not after he gets to read the story at breakfast.
He won't get to read it. Not tomorrow. Are you with me, Philip? I'm asking you as a father. Uh-oh. I'm in real trouble now. She's found me. Well, I better go put some clothes on and meet the people. Nice chatting with you, Philip.
up later. Make it. Go on in. I'll catch up with you. Philip?
Oh, sweetheart.
I hoped you'd come.
I missed you.
I want you to miss me.
What did your father tell you?
He just said he thought you were right for me. He said you were a smart man.
Did you mention about the Blackstones?
No. Must we talk about Blackstone?
Yeah. Did you know your father owned Blackstone?
It's just business.
It's business, but it stinks. You and I shouldn't be tarnished by it.
Tarnished? What kind of word is that?
Just a word.
Darling, you are sweet, brave, and I love you. But sometimes you don't seem to live in the world the rest of us live in. There's no such thing as a clean dollar. Someone somewhere got screwed before it got to you. You won't take my money, but you'll take money from Manny Lipschultz. And come home where the pool is kept at 80 degrees and the vodka at 40? You explain it.
Maybe when I'm not so tired. I have to leave now. Maybe I'm not smart in the way your father was hoping.
But will I see you, Phil?
It's up to you. You know where I'll be. Good night, Mrs. Marlowe.
Was dead? Or I thought you went to funeral. It looked like funeral card to me.
Oh, the black Cadillac. No, it wasn't funeral. Good night. Try to get some sleep.
In other news, just in, there are reports of a double murder at the home of Clayton Blackstone, with Blackstone and daughter Miriam Nichols the victims of gunfire. LAPD Lieutenant Arnie Burns arrived at the scene after receiving a call from an undisclosed source. This family tragedy follows just 8 years after the death by drowning Blackstone's wife. Accused of killing
Morning.
Marla? Poor Muffy.
Philip Marlowe. I'm sorry. I don't do divorce. It's all right. You want a divorce?
No.
What'd you tell Daddy?
I told him I quit.
What did Daddy say?
He said there were things he never told me and never will. He said I deserve better.
I'll take that as a compliment.
I'd like a job.
Doesn't pay.
I'll do it for love. So where do I sit?
We're closer today.
We are, huh?
Yeah, we are. Let's go, partner.
In April 1916, Elephant Island lay at the outer edge of the Antarctic world, a small, ice-bound place north of the Antarctic Peninsula and exposed to the Southern Ocean. It was remote, even by polar standards. Mountains rose under snow and ice. Glaciers pressed down toward narrow strips of beach and rock. Offshore, broken sea ice moved with wind and current. Landing there was difficult, and leaving it without a strong vessel was harder still. For men coming from the Weddell Sea, it was not a destination, but a margin. It stood beyond the main routes of shipping and far from any settled harbor. In 1916, its importance came from that isolation. Elephant Island was the first solid land reached by Shackleton's party after months on drifting ice. But it was also a place where survival could continue without any clear path to rescue. Ernest Shackleton did not go south in 1914 to discover an unknown coast or to be first at the South Pole. That prize had already been taken. Roald Amundsen reached the pole in December 1911, and Robert Falcon Scott arrived a few weeks later and died on the return journey. Shackleton's new aim was different. He proposed a transcontinental crossing of Antarctica from the Weddell Sea to the Ross Sea, with a supporting party laying depots from the opposite side. It was presented as the Imperial Trans-Antarctic Expedition, a large and organized venture shaped by the methods of the heroic age of polar exploration. By then, Shackleton was already an experienced polar traveler. He had sailed on Scott's Discovery expedition and later led the Nimrod expedition of 1907 to 1909, during which his party came within about 97 nautical miles of the South Pole. He knew the demands of sledging, provisioning, ice travel, and command in extreme conditions. His public reputation rested on endurance, ambition, and persistence rather than on scientific specialization alone. That background helped him attract men who could work in difficult, uncertain environments over long periods of isolation. The expedition was divided into two main parts. Shackleton would travel aboard Endurance toward the Weddell Sea and establish the shore base from which the crossing would begin. On the far side of the continent, the Ross Sea Party would place supply depots intended to support the later stages of the march. In August 1914, Endurance left England under Shackleton's leadership. The timing placed the expedition in the opening months of the First World War, but it still went forward. What began as a planned continental traverse was therefore, from the start, both a logistical undertaking and a test of disciplined cooperation among seamen, officers, scientists, and hands chosen for a highly specific purpose. Nothing in that design pointed toward Elephant Island. The island belonged to the margins of the expedition's map, not to its intended route. At this stage, the men were still moving within a plan that assumed landfall, depot work, and measured progress southward. The long period of survival had not yet begun. By January 1915, Endurance had entered the pack ice of the Weddell Sea. Shackleton hoped to push through to the coast and unload the shore party before the season closed. Instead, the ship became beset. The ice held her fast and then carried her northward and westward with the drift. For months, the expedition no longer controlled its course. The men lived aboard, worked, took observations, hunted seals and penguins when possible, and waited for pressure in the ice to ease. It did not ease. In October 1915, after increasing compression, Endurance was fatally damaged. Shackleton gave the order to abandon ship. The stores, boats, dogs, instruments, and essential provisions were hauled onto the ice. On 21st November 1915, the ship finally sank beneath the floes. What followed was not a march toward the original goal, but a slow adjustment to circumstances that kept changing underfoot. The party camped on drifting sea ice through the Antarctic summer, conserving food and fuel while the floes carried them north. The surface could break without warning. Leads of open water appeared and closed again. Progress by hauling the boats over the ice proved exhausting and limited. Shackleton eventually decided to wait for the drift to bring them nearer to open water, rather than waste strength in repeated efforts that gained little distance. It was a practical decision, made after the expedition had already lost its ship and with no fixed land base left to reach. In April 1916, the ice beneath them began to break apart decisively. The boats were launched, James Caird, Dudley Docker and Stancomb Wills. The crossing that followed was short in distance compared with the later voyage to South Georgia, but it was exposed, cold, and unstable. The men were weakened by months on reduced rations and by continuous damp and cold. After several days in rough seas, they reached Elephant Island on 15th of April 1916. It was the first land they had stood on in many months. Yet when they came ashore, the situation had altered only in form. The drifting camp was over, but isolation had become permanent in a new way. They were now on land that ships did not visit, with no realistic chance of being found by accident. After Shackleton chose the James Caird for the voyage to South Georgia, 22 men remained on Elephant Island under Frank Wild. By late April 1916, they had moved from their first landing place to a more workable site that became known as Point Wild. There was no natural shelter there. The island offered rock, snow, wind, and exposure. The men used their 2 remaining lifeboats as the framework for a hut, turning them upside down, banking the structure with stones and canvas, and making a low shelter where the party could live through the coming winter. Contemporary accounts and later summaries describe that camp as cramped, dark, and constantly wet. The routine that developed on Elephant Island was practical and repetitive. Shelter came first. Food came next. The men had arrived exhausted from the boat journey, and one immediate advantage of land was the chance to make fire, melt snow, and prepare hot food again. But the improvement was limited. Their original stores could not last. As autumn turned toward winter, survival depended mainly on what the island and nearby water could provide. Seals and penguins became the essential food supply. Blubber became fuel. The camp stove, fed with animal fat when ordinary fuel ran low, cooked meat and warmed water. Blubber lamps also gave the shelter a small amount of light. This made life possible, but it also filled the camp with smoke, soot, grease, and smell. Wild's leadership was methodical rather than dramatic. Shackleton had left him in command because he trusted him to hold the group together while rescue was sought. That meant preserving order in a place where little changed except the weather and the condition of the men. Hunting parties went out when conditions allowed. Meat was brought back, cut and distributed. Snow and ice were melted. Clothing and sleeping gear had to be managed as best they could, though persistent damp was never fully solved. The hut itself required constant adjustment against wind and drift. Space inside was limited, so the men lived with very little privacy. Bodies, gear, frost, and smoke shared the same confined volume. Their physical condition was uneven. Several men were already weakened before the camp was established. Exposure on the ice and during the open boat passage had left lasting effects. Frostbite, swollen legs and feet, and general debility were part of the party's daily reality. The expedition's carpenter, Harry McNish, and others were among those who suffered seriously from the cold and accumulated strain. Medical care existed only in the limited sense available to a stranded polar party. Rest where possible, practical nursing and rationing of strength. The work of staying alive continued even when some men could contribute less to it. Time on Elephant Island was measured less by dates than by repetition. The men waited for a ship they could not see and for news they could not receive. Wild is widely remembered for maintaining the expectation of rescue as a discipline of camp life, not as a performance. The point was to prevent mental collapse through routine. In a place without traffic and with almost no chance of accidental discovery, waiting itself had to be organized. Meals, watches, hunting, repairs, and small acts of maintenance gave shape to days that would otherwise have merged completely. The external conditions remained severe. Elephant Island lay outside the normal routes of rescue and offered little protection from wind off the Southern Ocean. Snow accumulated around the shelter. Surfaces froze and thawed. Damp bedding and clothing remained a constant burden. The camp could not be made comfortable. It could only be made endurable. The men ate what was available, burned what they could render from animal fat, and stayed close to one another under the overturned boats. Their world had narrowed to a few necessary tasks, repeated beside the same rocks and the same strip of shore. By the time the Antarctic winter settled in, the camp at Point Wild had become a system. It was not efficient by ordinary standards, but it was stable enough to preserve life. That was the essential achievement of this phase. After the loss of the Endurance, the drift on the ice, and the boat journey to land, survival now depended less on movement than on discipline. Elephant Island was no route onward. It was a holding place, sustained by shelter improvised from boats, heat made from blubber, and a routine strict enough to keep 22 men alive while the sea remained empty. Winter tightened around Point Wild without changing the basic terms of the camp. The shelter still stood under the two boats. Meat still had to be brought in, cut and rationed. Blubber still had to be burned for heat and cooking. But by the middle of 1916, the strain of repetition had become part of the danger. The men were no longer adapting to a new situation. They were enduring one that had settled into place and offered no sign of ending. Wild could maintain order, but he could not reduce the cold, the damp, or the uncertainty. The camp remained dependent on seal and penguin meat, on the labor of men already weakened, and on the assumption that Shackleton had reached help and would return. Physical decline showed itself unevenly. Frostbite remained one of the clearest examples. Perce Blackborough, the youngest man in the party, had suffered severe injury to his feet during the open boat journey to the island. In June 1916, surgeons Alexander Macklin and James McElroy amputated the toes of his left foot in the hut, using the limited means available in camp conditions. The operation succeeded, but the circumstances make clear how narrow the margin had become. Medical care on Elephant Island was not a separate system. It existed inside the same smoke, grease, crowding and cold that defined every other part of life there. Time also became less distinct. The men could measure dates, but daily experience was shaped more by weather, hunting, sleeping and waiting than by the calendar. Rescue attempts were being made elsewhere, though the stranded party could not know that several had already failed because of sea ice. On the island itself, that ignorance increased the pressure. Nothing in the camp proved that help was approaching. Survival, therefore, depended on holding routine together after novelty, hope, and visible progress had all diminished. Shackleton did reach help, but the return to Elephant Island was neither immediate nor direct. After the James Caird voyage from Elephant Island to South Georgia, and after crossing South Georgia's interior to reach the whaling stations, he began trying to recover the men left behind under Wild. Sea ice repeatedly blocked access to the island. According to standard accounts of the expedition, several rescue attempts failed before a final approach succeeded. The delay mattered because the men at Point Wild could not know whether the voyage to South Georgia had ended safely, whether rescue had been organized, or whether no ship would come at all. The successful rescue came on 30th of August 1916. Shackleton reached Elephant Island aboard the Chilean Navy tug Yelcho. By then, the party on shore had spent more than 4 months on the island. Wilde had continued the routine of waiting and maintenance long enough to preserve the group intact. When the ship finally appeared, the conclusion was practical and brief. All 22 men on Elephant Island were taken off alive. In the history of the Endurance expedition, that fact is usually stated plainly because it requires little enlargement. After the loss of the ship, the drift on the ice, the open boat journey and the winter camp at Point Wilde, every member of Shackleton's Weddell Sea Party survived. There was no transformation of the place itself. Elephant Island remained what it had been, a remote exposed shore at the edge of the Southern Ocean. Its role ended when the last men were removed from it. The camp under the overturned boats, the blubber smoke, the hunted shoreline, and the long waiting period all passed into record. Rescue did not undo the months spent there. It only closed them. Elephant Island remained important long after the camp was gone because it reduced the expedition to its clearest terms. The original objective had failed. The ship had been lost. The crossing of Antarctica was never attempted. What remained was the preservation of human life under conditions that offered very little margin for error. In that narrower sense, Elephant Island became one of the defining places in the history of polar survival. The men there did not advance an expedition. They held on until recovery became possible. The site itself is now treated as part of that record. Point Wilde is recognized under the Antarctic Treaty System as a protected historic place connected to the Endurance story, and modern accounts of Shackleton's expedition continue to return to it not as a place of conquest, but as a place of endurance, discipline, and waiting. That is why Elephant Island still carries weight in historical memory. It was not where the expedition intended to go, and not where any permanent achievement was meant to happen. It was simply the place where survival was maintained long enough for history to continue.